Just joining today is day 4 of 30 Days of Perfection. It's just going to be cardio today, taking a break from the weights, only lifting weights 5 days a week. So, got to give the body a little bit of a rest. So, we're just going to hit cardio today. All right. I do cardio usually. Ooh. Actually, hold on. I want to move that a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. Ooh. Oh. Definitely should have turned the heater off. Actually, I'm gonna go do that now. Give me just a second, guys. So it's significantly colder in the basement than it is in the rest of the house. So we have a heater specifically for down here. So turn that heater on to warm it up a little bit, but it's definitely not needed. All right. Let's try this again. Guys, if you're new in here and haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button, show some love. I truly appreciate that support. First day back to work in like, what was it, 17 days? 17 days. Hey guys, double tap that screen, show some love. I truly appreciate it. And then hit that subscribe. Today is day 40 of 30 Days of Perfection. I've lost 75 pounds total so far. I want to get down another, well, I was 303. I was 226.8 this morning. And I want to get down to 210 total. So right around 75 pounds right now. But I'm challenging myself since the first of the year. I want to be perfect for the next 30 days. 65 minutes of cardio 6 days a week. Lifting weights 5 days a week, and then perfect on my diet, which is an incredibly strict diet. Say hi to my guinea pig. I'm sorry to hear about that, your guinea pig. That's awful. That's absolutely awful, guys. Keep tapping that screen. Hit that like button. You look amazing. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I allowed myself to go, and I'm just back at it, trying to just do better. Fully believe we can all just do a little better if we focus in and lock in. Yummy. Delish. You look like you're in good shape. I'm doing better now, I'll be honest with you. But there was a time period where I was super embarrassed about how I looked for a long time. And so, no, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the key. That's how you get kids to quit saying 6, 7. Just followed up with the 8, 9. So no, not on TRT. I actually, guys, I'm old school, like very, very old school, where I've done nothing but clean eating and 8, 9. Done nothing but clean eating and cardio and lifted weights. I lift heavy on like my bench press, my bench press, my deadlift, and my squats. Everything else, like usually I do heavy sets of 4. Everything else is sets of usually 12. So just out here, just try to do better. Happy birthday. Nice titties. Guys, what can I say? I have a nice chest. I've been working on it a long time. At one point I was benching 395, but I think my bench right now is about 320, 330. Nah, it's probably higher, probably about 345, 350 if I had to guess, but I don't really max out very often. All right, but we are 4 minutes into cardio with another 55 minutes to go. Great work. Thanks, guys. Again, guys, we got 23 of y'all beautiful folks in here. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, show some love. I would appreciate that. You will win. Would you box Jake Paul? No, Jake Paul would probably kick my ass. I'm pretty sure, what is Jake Paul, like 25, 26? I'll be 40 here in a few weeks, or in a few months. And I've never, last time I got in a fight was like third grade, or it was like first grade. Some girl beat me up, made me eat dirt. Like, to be honest with you. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that support. Supplements. So right now, I take Syntha-6 whey protein, 2 scoops every single morning. So I buy a 10-pound bag off Amazon. You can do it auto renew, and it'll save you about 10, 15 bucks. And so you get, I think it's about 100 servings for about $100. So it averages out to be about $2 per meal. Where can you get a meal for $2? So every morning I take that as like my breakfast, and then I take C4 pre-workout prior to working out, and that's it. So everything else is just rice, chicken, broccoli, clean eating, and just overall doing better. Thank you so much for that 100. I truly, truly appreciate that. Sorry guys, I'm missing so many of the comments that they're coming in super fast. Syntha-6 is God tier, chocolate milk. See, I do the double chocolate. Just do double chocolate, and I add actually peanut, or I just do mine with water, and it's right around 400 calories, 48 grams of protein. It's just truly amazing, because I usually still, even though I'm in a hard calorie deficit, I'm still trying to get 200 calories or 200 grams of protein in every single day. So right around now, because I'm trying to cut weight, I'm about 1,900 to 2,100 calories per day. Alcohol, I don't really drink at all, to be honest with you. I'm not anti-drinking, but again, alcohol is not a productive calorie, and it's a waste, so I don't really drink. Now, if I'm taking a break from my diet or so, I'll have a drink here and there, but again, not really. Thanks, appreciate it. So, trying to get there, guys, trying to get there day by day. How do you grow your chest like that? It looks more like Arnold. Lift heavy, man. I tell you, all my lifts, especially my bench press, I do 4 sets of 4 heavy. So usually I'll start out like 265 for 4, 275 for 4, 285 for 4, and then 295 for 4. And I just pyramid my way up. But that's how I do mine. That's what works for me, especially I feel like as you get older, it's better to pyramid instead of starting at the top. Is it okay to eat a whole rotisserie chicken every day? I mean, yeah, rotisserie chicken's great as long as you know how it's made. It's not cakes full of butter. Absolutely. Pure protein. Hi, my sister Gina. Well, I don't know enough about Gina's story to have an opinion one way or another, but my primary job is also a social worker, so I can definitely have empathy. Do you lock your elbows out when lifting heavy on bench? No, it's not necessarily bad. It's not necessarily good. But when you lock your elbows out on a bench press, you're taking the tension off the muscles and putting it on the joints and the bones. So I come right before lockout here and come back down. But the key to bench press is feet flat, butt down, and have a slight arch in your back. Dig your shoulder blades into the back of the bench. Here, you really get that dig in, puff your chest out, have a slight arch in your back. If you guys want to know how to bench press, Google Brian Carroll. He does a whole tutorial on it. World-class powerlifter, great. I went to one of his seminars. What exercise loose? What's your experience with loose skin? Does it shrink? So right now, I'll be honest, one of my biggest problems right now is loose skin. I'm very self-conscious of it. Like down here, you can see significant loose skin as I, sorry, one of the comments got me, guys. Give me just a second. So as I've lost, like I said, 75 pounds, like I do have a little bit of loose skin right here. And so it is self-conscious, but of all the research I've seen is you can do like collagens, special lotions, but the key is just basically losing the weight and keeping the weight off for a significant amount of time, a couple of years, that skin tends to firm up. So that's kind of what I'm hoping with. You must be gay and single, man. If you see how gorgeous, whoo! I'm not even gonna comment on that. How long did it take you to look this good? I've been on this grind for probably about 13 months now. Probably about last November is when I started. About 13 solid months of just grinding it out. But again, I've had months where I've done great. I've had weeks where I've done poorly. And it kind of goes like this. The key is just consistency. If you can somehow diet and stay consistent for 6 days, have a cheat meal. Diet consistent for 6 days, have a cheat meal. And then extend it out. Diet for 13 days, have a cheat meal. Diet for 13 days, have a cheat meal. Make it a cheat day if you have to. And then just keep rotating out. So for me, right now, I'm on a 30-day of perfection journey. I've never stayed on my diet perfect for more than 13 days. Because again, I follow the exact same diet every single day. I don't deviate from it. And so I want to challenge myself, and I want to kind of prove to everybody out there of like, when you lock in for 30 days, what does that look like? What can the human body do when you lock in for 30 days? And so every morning I take a small video of me standing on the scale, and then I take a video of what I look like. And if you see what I look like now versus 4 days ago, like I was bloated, there was tons of gut inflammation. Like I've lost 10 pounds in just water weight and junk in the first 4 days. What if I go on a week-long bender? I mean, it's okay. I went on like a 15-day bender during the holidays, and I went from 219 to 236.8. It took me 4 days. I'm back down to 226.8. Lost 10 pounds. It happens, man. Nobody's perfect. We go on benders. We eat crap. We eat cake. We eat pizza. As long as we get back on the horse, you'll be fine. So guys, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen. Hit that like button. We're up to 18 likes already. You guys are truly amazing. I appreciate that support. After you hit that like button, head up, hit that subscribe button. Show some love. I truly, truly appreciate it. Stop lying, dude. David, what am I lying about, buddy? 13 months. That's crazy. David, I ain't lying. You can actually go back through and kind of watch some of my videos, follow my journey. Like, I got nothing to lie about. All natural, not taking any TRT, no supplements, no gear, no nothing. It's just all about hard work and grit. Did you play sports? Yes, I played football in high school, but I was terrible. I ran a 5.640, and I was 181 pounds. So I was too slow to play a skilled position. I was too small to play line. So I played guard, end, and tackle. I sat at the end of the bench. I guarded the water bottle, and I tackled anybody that got near it. I have enough mods right now, Nix, but I appreciate the offer. Nice to work out every day and ride my bike for 3 hours after work. I've gotten older. I have no motivation. Kyle, you gotta find that motivation, man. All too often in society, we make excuses on why we don't achieve our goals. Like we simply, I'm tired, but yet we sit there and we scroll our phone. I'm tired, but we sit there and binge watch Netflix. I'm tired, and we make excuses. You have a list. I don't have a list. I have terrible allergies, and I can't breathe right now. I mean, I'm walking on a treadmill at a 4-point speed, and my nose is plugged, so I can't breathe. What's my husband's name? Carl. It's Carl. Last question. What's your weekly routine? So, for my 30 days of perfection, my weekly routine is going to be, I will lift weights 5 days a week. I will do cardio 6 days a week, and for 65 minutes, and I will follow a perfect diet. Now, what does that look like? What does that look like? And so for most days, I'm a social worker. So it says, do I take creatine? I don't take creatine. I had some bad experience on creatine in the past, especially if you take monohydrate creatine. It really just bloats the muscle, makes the muscle look bigger without actually being stronger. And then if you take creatine, you don't work out your legs or the whole body, that creatine will store in your system. It'll release into your kidneys and everything all at once, and it can do some serious damage and or unalive you. So if you're going to take creatine, especially if you're taking a significant amount, make sure you're lifting every single body part, because creatine will store in different muscles. So you need to work all muscles to release that creatine back into the body. Anyways, so what my daily routine looks like is I get up for work at 7, I leave for work at 7:30 or 7:40. From 7:40 to 10, I drink black coffee. At 10 o'clock, I drink half of my protein shake, which is, like I said, is the Synth 6. And then at noon, I drink the other half of my protein shake. And then about 1, 2 o'clock, about 1, 1:30, I eat my first meal, which is 1 cup rice, 1 cup chicken, 1 cup broccoli. And then I finish my work day. Usually I'm done with work around about 4:35, depending on the day. I'll eat my next half a meal, so basically half of a cup of rice, half cup chicken, half cup broccoli. I go work out, which consists of lifting weights. Usually I do anywhere between 16 to 20 sets of whatever body part I'm lifting that day. Then I'll do 65 minutes of cardio, and then from cardio, I then drive home. I eat the second half of my meal, and then later that night, I'll eat 4 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, a full cup of non-fat cottage cheese, and some kind of berries. So I usually prefer blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, but I'll also do an apple once in a while. Like for me, my fruit at night is like my cheat. It's my candy. It's what I'm looking forward to, so I save it for the end of the day. And for me, it's all about kcal in versus kcal out. And so as long as you're burning 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day and you eat 2,000 calories a day, you know, you're at 3,000 calories negative, which means, and I think 1 pound is 3,600 calories. So that's basically almost 1 pound of weight loss per day. Now, does it always average out to be that? No, but theoretically, that's where I'm at. Sorry guys, I've missed tons of comments. Re-put your comments back in because I can only see the 3 and I can't scroll back up while I'm on the treadmill because I'm not coordinated enough. So we got 27 of y'all beautiful folks in here. Everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, show me some support, show me some love. I truly appreciate it. Those that are new in here, I've lost 75 pounds so far. I want to lose like 93 total. So we're back here at the grind. The Warrior Iconic. This helps me. Dang, that one almost got me, buddy. Keep up the grind. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Beans are the best. Beans are great, but beans also make you fart a lot, and I don't need help with that. Like beans, I have tons of gas to your stomach, and I do not need help in that area. Okay, you're an amazing YouTuber, but I'm going to head out. Thanks, Terry. I appreciate that support, man. That was a very articulated. Hope you can stay with it. Thanks. For me, it's easier for me to follow the same routine every single day than it is for me to deviate from that and try to come up with something new. And so each day, I just do the same thing. And then usually I take off, like my rest days will be whatever days I work my second job. So I work 45, 50 hours in my primary job as a social worker, and then I work nights and weekends in a hospital, which I just got home from work today. So depending on where I can move my schedule around, this is where I normally try to fit things in, and that's when I take my time off. So some days, like I'll work my first job from until like 4:30. I'll go to my second job until like 10 o'clock at night. So there's no, by the time I get home, it's 11 o'clock. I don't have time to work out that day. So that'll be my like rest day. Beans and cornbread. Nah, corn is actually a really poor starch. I do not eat corn. It's actually terrible for your guts too. Congratulations on your weight loss. Keep it up. Thank you, my sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for all of that support. Again, guys, if you guys are new in here, double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. And I appreciate whoever set that 100 gems earlier. That was very nice of you. Whew. Where's cold down is? It is here. How to get a... I gotta watch what I gotta read the comments before I read them out loud. Corn-fed Marines get. I mean, again, it works. You're right. But for me, who's thicker than a Snickers over here, and I need to lose weight, I can't afford to have any of that stuff. Like I said, I eat the same thing every day: protein shake, rice, chicken, broccoli, and then I have my final meal of the day of eggs and egg whites. What is your motivation? Well, I have this cheat code. It's called ADHD, and I'm not one of those people that's self-diagnosed. As a kid, I had to go through all the testing, all the rigmarole, and all the ropes, and I was diagnosed with ADHD. And people with ADHD have a superpower. It's called hyperfixation. And when you hyperfixate on something, that's the only thing your brain can think about. So you just think about it and think about it, think about it. So all day long I'm working, but all I can think about is coming home to do my cardio. Not because I enjoy it, but because it's my next step towards achieving my goal. So that is my superpower. And then not only that, but I started streaming this and I started posting about this 30-day challenge on my social media. So now, if I cheat on my diet or I do something I'm not supposed to, I now have to self-shame myself on the internet. And so this was another thing to help keep me motivated. This is why I started streaming and doing these type of things, because I want to motivate myself, but I also want to motivate other people to do better also. What's your favorite novel? Probably The Millionaire Next Door. If we're talking like a financial book, or we're talking like a sci-fi, probably Eragon or the Eragon series. Man, there's a lot of gay comments in here today. Thanks guys for the 2 donations. I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys for all of the likes. I truly appreciate it. You are very fit, dude. Keep it up. Thanks. I appreciate that. Guys, we're up to 27 likes already. That's crazy. We got to like, I think 35 yesterday in a couple hours. So, I know we're always one less than everybody else, but it shows 27 on my side. So, thank you guys so much for the support. I truly, truly appreciate it. Hey, I remember you. Caesar, I remember you too. How's it going? Guys, if you're new in here, please hit that subscribe. Head back through, watch some of those videos I posted the last couple days. You guys can see the start of my journey. Have you seen the 600-pound live stream on YouTube? Bro does so much. That's disgusting. I can't imagine. Hey guys, can we give a block to our friend here that's just repeating? I don't mind some of the comments, but that's too much. And then I missed the other comment. A device claimed. Oh, my man got put in timeout. Yeah, don't spam the chat, guys. And I don't mind some ridiculous. Most of my mods know that I like trolls because they're a good time. And you're not going to say anything that I haven't already said to myself. You're not going to hate me any more than I already hate myself. I promise you that. So, if you're looking to hurt someone's feelings, this is not the right place for you. Go hurt someone else's feelings, because I promise you, you're not going to hurt my feelings. You might get me to say something stupid, that might happen, but you're not going to hurt my feelings. Question, have you seen It? Like the movie? I have not. So earlier, somebody asked me, where does my motivation come from? So another diagnosis of people with ADHD is basically you're your hardest critique, you're your hardest person on you. So that also comes with that ADHD of if you're never good enough, you need to continue pushing yourself. So that's kind of how I am. Does this say, do you use the chin? What is your favorite? Does that say tattoo? Actually, I'm not a big fan. I like tattoos on other people. I would never get a tattoo. I'm kind of a believer of why defame a perfect temple. That's kind of how I feel about myself. So I would never get a tattoos. Now I think some people, I think if you're gonna get a tattoo and it has a meaning behind it, great. But just to get it because you want to get a tattoo, I think is a waste. Well, it's cold. If I had to guess, it's probably, 55 degrees in my basement. So it's cold down here. But guys, we've got up to 30 or 28 likes already. Double tap that screen if you haven't done so already. It doesn't cost y'all anything. I would truly appreciate it. Let's see if we can get up to 40 likes this live. That'd be awesome. Captain Co. Oh my God. This is weird. All the kids must be upset that they have to go back to school. Why can't I grow a beard? I'm 35. I don't know. I've never had that problem. Woo! I'm telling you guys, the live was not like this yesterday. It was super chill. We had a lot of people having questions on nutrition and exercise. What's up, Yusuf? How you doing today, buddy? Yeah. Everybody was asking questions about exercise, how much weight I lost, other things going on. But that's okay. Like I said, those people don't bother me. I enjoy the role. I enjoy the trolls. Yusuf, I'm doing good, man. I had to work earlier, but my first day back in like 17 days, so things are going well. We are 25 minutes into our cardio, 1.6 miles with another roughly 3 miles to go. My issue is not being able to stop eating Caesar, and that's one of those things where I just tell people that you got to stop making excuses, man. You got to lock in, because I'll tell you, like, especially in America, I'm not sure where you live, eating has become such a social construct that we eat because we go out with friends, we eat because we meet with family, we go out for drinks, we do all these things, and eating has become such a social construct that we no longer eat for the original purpose, which is to nurture the body. And so when I changed my mindset, I was like, hey, I'm eating not for taste, I'm eating because this food's gonna help me lose weight and it's gonna help me achieve my goal. It's gonna help me play with my kids longer, it's gonna help me live longer, it's gonna reduce heart disease. I'm gonna have more cardio to be able to run outside. Like, all these different things is reasons why. So stop focusing on, this tastes good, and focus on, like, if I change this, I'm gonna achieve this. Scabies, I've never had problems. Like, my beard's always just been my beard. Like, I've never had any problems with it whatsoever. Like, it just kind of always worked out. I actually just trimmed it yesterday, because if not, I'll have like neck hairs and hairs up here, and I'll be over here, I'll be eating it and stuff. So I was just able to get that done yesterday. A lot of people eat out of boredom, and so that's one thing where I most recently have found things to entertain myself. And when I want to eat, I'll choose sugar-free gum, because sometimes, and I'm going to get tons of weird comments from this, sometimes it's an oral fixation and you just need to chew. And so if you get some sugar-free gum, chew on that for a couple hours instead of eating cake or candy or whatever, it'll do better. My issue is that I smoke instead of eat, because food is less. I eat when yeah. And so a lot of people will struggle with that. Again, even with smoking, a lot of times it's an oral fixation of, like, you gotta have something there. So that's where I encourage gum. And again, I'm not a big fan of vaping versus smoking, but maybe look into that and see if that can kind of help with the eating. Do I fart a lot? Yes, absolutely. I eat tons of broccoli as my green vegetable, and so yes, and it's awful, like absolutely awful at times. So, and the protein shakes don't help either. Protein farts are the worst. Guys, again, we got 21 of y'all beautiful folks in here. Double tap that screen, hit that like, show some support, and then head up and hit that subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but us small content creators truly appreciate that. And I'm just out here trying to motivate everybody. Like, I ain't nobody special. I ain't taking any gear or injections or pills or anything. I'm just out here the old-fashioned way, just grinding it out. Just trying to prove that everybody can do it once we stop making excuses. That's a good idea about the gum. Yeah, I literally have like 4 different flavors of gum in my car at all times. So that way I can rotate through the flavors if I need to. As soon as I stopped smoking weed, I started thinking about my meat. Yeah. What brand is my fridge? I don't know. I probably should go catch it. What will happen when you reach your goal? I don't know. I've talked about the wife about that. Like, when I achieve my goal, what will happen? I don't know. I haven't made it that far yet. 100% on TRT, and you are or I am, man, because trust me, I would love to be on gear and have to turn sideways to walk through a door, but I'm not. Like, I'm also deathly afraid of needles. So the idea of having to like stick myself is terrifying. But my wife's kind of mean and she won't let me do that kind of stuff. So yeah, here I am, all natty, jealous of people that look twice as good as I am. Once you reach your goal, you can possibly leave your wife for somebody younger. I don't think that it's not an option. Nah, guys, my wife's gorgeous, and she does all my meal prep. She's a good cookie. But that was funny, I ain't gonna lie. How old am I? I am, well, first of all, how old do you think I am? How old do you think I am? And then I'll tell you guys in a second. Clearly someone who's never seen your wife. Right, Susie? Bro, that stuff was funny, I ain't gonna lie. 40, oldest, yeah. I'll be 40 in April, so yeah. Not only that, not only do I feel old, but I'm also a social worker, which ages you daily because your problem is everybody else's problem. Or wait, everybody else's problem is your problem. And then I also run a business and I work in a hospital, so yeah, I have a pretty high stressful job. Not everybody even knows what an Eskimo kiss is, but that's funny, bro. What's up, guys? You think I'm 51? Your tits are massive. I know. What if I jogged? Ooh, I feel like I'm gonna fall. You know, just gotta get them just bouncing just right. Double tap that screen, guys. Let's see if we can get up to 40 likes this live. That'd be super cool. What's my business? So, my wife and I currently own 13 rental units. So, we started investing into real estate about 3.5 years ago, and we've been able to expand our business to 13 units as of right now. So, hospital social workers are whiny bitches. You ain't wrong, bro. But let me ask, Nathan, be honest with me. Males, nurses in the ER, pleasant, great, love working with them. Female nurses, not so pleasant. They're kind of just angry all the time. I don't understand why. Female nurses are a whole different vibe. I wish I could be a therapist or a lawyer when I grow up. Well, what's stopping you, Yusuf? You just gotta apply. I sub. Thanks for the sub, guys. I appreciate that. We're up to 35 likes. My name's Brandon. Got the receding hairlines going today, too. Sweet. Guys, there's so many comments coming in, I can't even catch them all. Labor and delivery nurses are the worst human. Yeah, Nathan, I don't know. Like, I'm just telling you, like, I work in an ER and, like, I work for CMH, so I work specifically with no insurance or Medicaid only. And, yeah, a lot of hospital social workers I'm not a big fan of because they don't work as hard as we do, to be honest with you. Thanks, guys, for all the compliments. I truly, truly, truly appreciate and love that support. I truly, truly appreciate it. You guys have been great. The live has been great so far, even with the trolls. I love trolls. Y'all make me happy. It keeps the flow going. Not only that, but guys, I'm 33 minutes into my cardio, 2.1 miles in, and you guys help keep me distracted. Where's the rentals a challenge during COVID with some people? So Jaws, COVID was peak probably what, 4 years ago? So that's when we just started. So we didn't really have any problems during COVID. So we just had started. So we had just started then. My name's Brandon. I just told you. Why would I lie about that? Thanks, guys, for subscribing. I appreciate that. You guys have been amazing. Yeah, I just got one cam, guys. I'm basic. Nope, Brandon. Brandon. What's everybody's goals? Here, I'll say something controversial. What's everybody's goals? Somebody give me their goals for New Year's, and then I'll give you guys mine. So, what is everybody's goal? And then I'll give you my goals for the new year. Somebody give me whatever the New Year's resolution is, and I'll give you mine. What's my max bench press? If I had to guess right now, probably 355, 350. The most I ever done was 395, but I weighed a lot more then. Well, Dakota, that's a goal. Good luck with that, man. Be careful. Make sure you use lots and lots and lots of lotion. Be careful. Watch out for chafing. I want to be a rental property manager. That way I can get hot girls to pay rent. Rent's due. I don't got any money. What else you got? Just keep raising your hands up like this until they look really confused at you, and just see what they say. That's the key. You just gotta keep raising the hands like I don't know what to do with my hands. Just keep going up. I'll catch up on YouTube, but where did you start this journey? I was 303. So my weight was 303 pounds, and I'm down now. As of today, I was 226.8. Before the holidays, I got down to 219, but I did good during the holidays, and so I blew back up. Can you give me a tip to increase my bench press? So if you're looking for a 1 rep max, then you want to lift heavy sets of 4. So whatever your max is, figure out what you can do 4 times. So hypothetically, say your max is 225. So throw 285 on there, do that 4. 295, do that 4. 295, do that 4. And then say throw 205 on there and do it for like 2 or 3. Your 4 sets of 4 like that. Because again, if your goal is just to do a 1 rep max, there's no need to do 12 reps. It doesn't benefit you. So again, focus on 4 solid reps. Whoever asked that question, also feel free to add me on Facebook. My name is Brandon Tilson, Tilson. Add me on Facebook, send me a message, and I can walk you through the bench press stuff. So there's a few other things you can do, such as fixing your form. A lot of it, rotator cuff exercises go a long way. Thank you so much, Molly, for that. I truly, truly appreciate that. That was very nice of you. 38 likes. It's 37, so I need 3 more. Yeah, so anybody, especially if you're trying to increase your bench press, your deadlift, or your squats, a lot of it is form and then accessory exercises. Like you could do, basically, hold your arms out here, grab real light weights, like 10-pound weights, 12-pound weights in here. Strengthening your rotator cuff can go a long way to increasing your bench press. So you can do them this way, or you can do them this way to strengthen your rotator. Whew, I'm hungry. Jabes, welcome in, nice to meet you. Guys, keep double tapping that screen, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe, show some love. Whew, I'm hungry, guys. 37 minutes into cardio, and I'm super hungry. My goal is to get a chest like yours, doing 100 push-ups every day, but need to be more consistent. So here's the problem with doing 100 push-ups every day. At a certain point, there's 2 different lifts. There's one that's called anaerobic and one that's called aerobic. Funny guy story, again, back to my ADHD. So I follow wherever the doping is. So at one point I was a certified personal trainer, so I decided that wasn't fun anymore. So I went to do other stuff. So with an aerobic exercise, it means with oxygen. So anything like over 12, especially once you get to 15, 16 reps, is what's called an aerobic. It's not going to necessarily build muscle. It's going to build cardiovascular endurance. So when you look at an anaerobic, it means without oxygen, you're going to do anything between, 4 to 12 can be like the anaerobic, really focusing on like that 4 to 8. And so for me, like when I do 4 sets of when I do 4 reps of bench press, I hold my breath for the entire 4. So you just take one big breath and then take one last sip of air. You hold it all in, hold your breath, and then you just keep your chest out and you just boom, you hammer out 4 reps. The moment you release your breath, you release that form, you lose probably 20% of your power. It's crazy. God loves me. That's awesome. Man, guys, my hands are so cold right now. It's freezing in this basement. Whew. Should turn the heat back up. But for me, it only shows 39. Yusuf, don't spam the chat. I appreciate the love, but don't spam the chat. Guys, keep double tapping that screen, but nobody's giving me. What is everybody's New Year's resolutions? Somebody gives me theirs, I'll tell you what mine are. See if I can upset some people. Oh, somebody took the like away. There we go. They brought it back. You're trying to read the whole Bible? Thank you for whoever hit that 40th like. I truly, truly appreciate you. That's something I never got into. No takesies, backsies. Exactly. Exactly. Asa! Ah! People like, this dude's nuts. Someone took back their like. We were at 40, now we're back at 39. All right, guys, we got 12 beautiful folks in here. One person tell me what your New Year's resolution is. Is it basic? You want to lose weight? You want to make more money? What it is? You want to read? You want to buy a new car? You want to get a house? What is everybody's New Year's resolution? Like, what does everybody hope to achieve? And what are you doing to I feel like y'all trolling me. It keeps going back and forth. Going to bed early and waking up early. Anderson, that's a good one. I need to focus on trying to go to bed earlier. I stay up way too late. What's up, Ransom? Jaws, thank you so much for that support. I truly, truly appreciate it. Glad you found me. Jaws, do the same thing I've tried to told a few other people. Because you can't message on this platform, feel free to add me on Facebook. Send me a message. I would love to help support you in your journey. Like I said, at one point I was a certified personal trainer. So if you got diet questions, you got workout questions, anything like that, I would love, love, love to support you. I want to meet more girls than I did last year. Well, I have a theory on, so if you want to meet more girls, you got to do several things to improve yourself, because you can't control what girls do, right? You can control yourself. So you can improve how you look. You can go to the gym. You can look better. You can go to school. You can get an education, become smarter. Girls like smart dudes. You can read books, become more educated, have more conversational topics. And the last one is get a better job, make more money. You do these 4 things, you're going to increase your odds of meeting someone that you're going to like. So, not saying they're all necessarily going to work, but again, if you increase yourself, you increase the things that you bring to the table, the increase of finding a partner is going to increase. So, 4 things. First one, go to the gym, improve how you look. Second one is increase your intelligence. Go to school, get a degree. Not a big fan of school. We spend way too much money in college educations. Third option, which is the more free option, watch podcasts, listen to podcasts, educate yourself, read more books. The fourth option is to get a better job, make more money. The more stuff you bring to the table, the more you increase to attract a partner that you're going to enjoy. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that. Nastia, the pups are doing good. They're all upstairs. Bowser's big as shit. Bailey is a terrorist and just causes all kinds of problems. And Bella is still a purebred good girl. Rob, fun fact about that. Going to the gym improves mental health. So I have tons of equipment. I have 600 pounds with weights down here. I have my own treadmill. Like I bought, outside of my treadmill, a few things. I bought most of my stuff for pennies on the dollar on Facebook Marketplace. And so you can do extremely well buying stuff cheap. But for me, I started going to Planet Fitness again because I needed to get around more people. Like it helped my mental health to be able to work out around other people. I don't talk to anybody at the gym. I have my headphones in, but I have like 3 or 4 like nemesis at the gym. Very good dudes, but like I see how they look. I see how they work out. I see their intensity. I'm like, I want that. I'm going to do that. So they don't know me. I don't know them, but I'm constantly comparing myself to them. We show up to the gym roughly the same time every day. We work out every day. We don't talk to each other, but at the same time, I'm competing against that gym bro over there. And it's that extra need to like, okay, well, I got 8 reps and I'm going to do 10 reps tomorrow or, the next day. And it's just that extra motivation to keep pushing yourself. So I'm going to try to figure out, I'll work out so many days at home now and I'll work out so many days at the gym. The Planet Fitness dirt cheap. Even for the Black Card, I think I pay like $25 a month, but you get like the hydro beds and everything else that comes with it. They're great. Working on 4 right now. Got Police Academy coming up, and I will make double. Awesome, Davis. Or Scavis. That's awesome, man. Good for you. Guys, we're up to 42 likes. That is so cool. I truly appreciate and love all that support. Keep tapping that like button, guys. Keep hitting that subscribe button. If I had to guess, I got to be close to 8, 9 new subscribers on this live, which is truly, truly amazing. You look great, and I love the positivity, encouragement. Positivity is badass, and good to have positive, aggressive. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, that's part of the reason I started going live. So for the longest time, I was just kind of posting like my fitness journey, kind of online, just here and there, maybe every couple of days, how much I had lost and stuff like that. And then I had old colleagues messaging me on Facebook and saying, hey man, you look great, keep it up, please keep posting, it's encouragement. Then I had other friends that I went to high school with that I haven't seen in 20 years, like, hey man, keep it up, like, you're doing awesome, like we appreciate that. So I'm like, dang, and I'm talking 10, 15 people in about a 2-month period that had just randomly reached out to me and was like, please keep posting this, please keep this stuff up. They're like, we love it, I'm down 20 pounds, I'm down 30 pounds, like, I love your grind. I'm like, huh. So if I'm getting just this from just people that I personally know, I'm thinking to myself, like, what can I do to give back to the more of the community out there? And so I'm like, I'll start live streaming. I'll kind of start sharing my story, how I did it, and hopefully get that message out to more and more people that once we stop making excuses for things, we can really seriously start to show change. And this is why I took this 30-day challenge upon myself, or 30 days of perfection. I'm not anything special, so if I can do it, y'all can do it too. I fully believe everybody can accomplish whatever they want. Unless you have some kind of physical or mental disability that prevents you from it, everything else is just excuses at that point. You're just making excuses. Well, I don't got time to go to the gym. Do you have a TV? No. You got a phone? Well, yeah. Okay, does that phone have YouTube? Well, yeah. Go watch a YouTube workout video and do it for 20 minutes. There you go. You worked out. Congratulations. That's awesome. Like, all too often we make too many excuses. Like, I want to buy a house. I don't have any money. Okay, how many hours are you working a week? 40. Why are you only working 40? Why not 50? Why not 60? Why don't you have a second job? Like, what are you doing to achieve these things? We can always make excuses on why we're not achieving our goals, but that's what they are. They're excuses. Stop making excuses and figure out, like, oh, I'm going to make a plan of how I'm going to achieve it. Read more self-help books. Listen to more podcasts. I mean, you want to learn about real estate, there's unlimited real estate podcasts out there for free. Guys, we got 12 of y'all beautiful folks on here. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button. Show me some love. I would truly appreciate that. I'm definitely hungry though. I think so far today I've eaten total, well, I've eaten 2 meals. So protein shake, so got about 900 calories so far. So I'm at a hardcore calorie deficit. What time is it, guys? Because I can't see. Probably about, what, 6:40 if I had to guess. Like, I'm gonna have to eat a meal as soon as I'm done here, and then probably around 10 o'clock I'll have to eat again. Do I like gaming? I do, but once I go back to work, it's 7:04 for me. Okay, I won't have time to play games. Woof. Look great. Thanks. Appreciate that, MB. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like. I love the support. Whew. I'm going to start going live more, and I'm going to try to post 2 to 4 videos every single day, guys, just to kind of continue supporting that positivity. I wish you the best of the police community. Yeah, I have the utmost respect for the police. I work a lot with them directly, especially being social work, and they can make a huge difference. You said that joke was a thing when I was a kid. Wow, the Lions. I want the Lions to lose anyways. They'll get a better draft pick, so I'm okay with them losing. Hey, I need one more of y'all beautiful folks to hit that like button for 45 likes. One of you 17 beautiful folks, double tap that screen, hit that like button. Let's get to 45. And I know when I started this live, I was up to like 3,188 subscribers. I think I needed 12 total to get to 3,200. Susie, can you take a look out and see how many subscribers we have right now? Not sure if it'll show you. Be curious to see how well we've done this live. We've had so much love and support from the people. It's been truly amazing. Nobody in here still hasn't told me what their New Year's resolutions are. I'm waiting for one person to tell me what their New Year's resolutions are. And then once they do it, I'm going to tell you what mine are. See if I can trigger some people. Waiting for one person to give me their New Year's resolution. Once they do, I'll give you mine. Oh, wow. Thanks, Susie. So we made it over. That's awesome. 40-pound fat, 40 pounds loss, finish a marathon. That's your goal. That's from Facebook. That's okay. So Jaws, that's your goal. So my goal is right now, if I had to guess, I'm somewhere between 14 to 16% body fat. My first goal is I want to drop down to 10 to 12% body fat. So that's my first goal. My second goal is I want to read one book per year, or one book per month. So I started reading Rich Dad Poor Dad a few days ago, about 70, 80 pages into that. So I'm easily on pace to get it done by early next week, hopefully. So I'll achieve that. And then my third goal is I officially want to have a net worth of $1 million by the end of the year. So that is my 3 goals for this year. I've been grinding it out, and I'm finally about to achieve a lifetime goal of those things. I love white men, me too. What's up, Ava? How much did you weigh originally? I weighed 303 originally. I'm 226.8 right now, so about 75 pounds down total. So I was thicker than a Snickers. My belly stuck out to here. My face was bloated all the time. That's why you guys can see like there's loose skin down here. You can see where like my cheeks are slightly sunk in from like where there was extra skin there. So it is what it is. Yeah, Jaws, I'm telling you, like these are just continuations of goals I've had for like the last few years outside of like the reading, and I'm just continuing to grind to become the best version of myself. It's not easy, but slowly but surely, those 3 goals are what I'm going to get this year: 10 to 12% body fat, net worth of $1 million, and I want to read 1 book a month. Thanks, Abster. Appreciate that. Yeah, I do take pre-workout. I take C4. I usually prefer the original, but it's been more difficult to find, so sometimes I take the C4 Sport. You can buy it at Walmart, Kroger's, Meijer, really anywhere. I found that it has great, really helps that feeling to start my workout. So, and it's pretty cheap. I think it used to be 20 bucks, $19.99, but I think it's almost 30 bucks now. Jaws, I will. Like, I most likely will have them all done by April, is the reality of it. So, well, maybe not reading a book, but I'll have all the other ones achieved by April is hopefully the goal, because I really want to be in great shape by swimsuit season. I really want to be down to 10 to 12% body fat. Once I get somewhere close to where I want to be, they have this place in Grand Rapids where they'll do a full body scan and they'll give you an estimation of it, or they'll give you an exact amount based on the body scan. I think it's like 200 bucks to do. So I'm pretty excited to get that done. I have a perfect thick neck. Well, those are trap raises right there. You gotta get the traps in. That's the key. And then if you ever want to be able to squat decent, you gotta have traps for the bar to sit on. So that's the key. You gotta do extra traps. Yo, just joined. What are we doing here? Barrett, well, we're talking about, I've lost 75 pounds. We're talking about our New Year's resolutions, things we want to achieve. I'm 54 minutes into cardio. We're at 3.5 miles. So if you're looking for some positive motivation, whatever the hell you want to achieve in your life, this is the place for you, man. So we talked a little bit about my real estate, kind of jumping all over the place, but at the end of the day, it's all focusing on positivity and supporting each other. Life's hard, school's hard, work's hard. Like, just be nice to each other. Thanks, Barrett. Appreciate it. My goal is to drop another probably 12 or about another 16 pounds. Maybe I'll compete in a bodybuilding competition. I won't win because obviously I'm not going to look amazing, but I'll do my best. Did you guys find a couch somewhere local? No, Barrett, I'm a realist here. Like, I have loose skin at the bottom. I abused my body. I gained a bunch of weight. I got fat. I got out of shape. I abused my body, and so now it's time to get back into shape. And you know, you can only repair so much damage. I mean, you can see, like, I have stretch marks here. I got stretch marks here. I got stretch marks down here. Stretch marks on the inside of my thighs. Like, it's all part of it. When you abuse your body, it can only recover so much. And then to recover some of that loose skin, it takes several years for it to kind of absorb back into the body. But, you know, once you make those mistakes, you can only start to do things to change yourself to do for the better. Because I'm running out of energy here. Like I said, I've only eaten about 900 calories today, and I've probably burned over 600 calories already on the treadmill, plus whatever my body burns naturally. What initiated the journey? That's a good story. Thanks for whoever hit that like button. I truly appreciate it. We're at 45 likes on my end. That's 10 more than we got yesterday, and we were live for almost 2 hours yesterday. So I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that support. If you haven't done so already, head up, hit that subscribe. So what started the journey? I took my whole family. We went up to a water park out in Wisconsin, and they have all kinds of water slides. And so these water slides had a 280-pound weight limit. Hi, Patriot. How are you doing? So they have a 280-pound weight limit. I was 303 at the time. I said, screw your weight limit. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. So go down the slide tips over, smash my foot, and I break 2 toes. And basically I got hurt because I was fat, and I was over the weight limit for the slide, which then made the ride not work how it's supposed to. So I went down, I was embarrassed, I was hobbled. Not only that, but I was wearing a t-shirt while in an inside water park because I was embarrassed how I looked. So I hurt myself, and I came down off the slide, and you know, I slid down the rest of the way without the tube, and the guy looked at me, he's like, what happened? I'm like, I fell off. He's like, oh. He's like, you okay? And everything inside's like, no. Like, man, I broke my toe, I thought I broke my foot. And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm fine. So I hobble over to the table, and I sit down, I'm like, I'm fat as F. Like, I'm fat, I hate myself, like I'm uncomfortable, I was out of breath going up the stairs. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, when I was 25, I was jacked. Like, 6-pack ab, like super in shape. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you just allowed yourself, you're a sloppy mess. And like, I sat there, and I really just beat myself up mentally. And I made the decision at that moment. I'm like, I'm going to eat whatever I want the rest of this vacation because we're already here. I was like, but when we get back from this vacation, I'm changing my entire life. I'm going to start eating healthy. I'm going to start exercising. So when I started this whole thing, I started lifting 5 days a week, and I was eating 5 meals a day. And I was doing, I think, 40 minutes of cardio a day when I started. So I did that for a while, and then I wasn't getting the goals that I wanted. So then I reduced it to 4 meals a week, you know, subtracted another 500 calories, and increased it to 60 minutes of cardio. And I'm like, man, I'm starting really to get my groove. I'm getting into shape. I'm starting to look good. Like, I like myself again. And it's like, okay, what can I do to take it to the next level? Well, now we'll do 65 minutes of cardio, 6 days a week instead of doing it 5 days a week. Great, okay? What else can we do? Well, usually we cheat on our diet maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. Now we're done with that shit. We're not cheating on our diet at all. So this is where the 30 days of perfection came in from, is what can I do for the next 30 days to challenge myself to look like the best version of myself? So you don't cheat on your diet, you eat the same thing roughly every single day, you do your cardio, you lift weights, you go to work, wash, rinse, repeat, same thing over. And so in the first 4 days, I've lost 10 pounds. It's crazy. So first 4 days, lost 10 pounds. Mind you, a lot of that was water weight, unhealthy gut health. So what can happen in the next, 12 26 days, 27 days. I'm telling you, the sky's the limit. Guys, by the first of next month, I'm going to be absolutely shredded. Like, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe, watch this channel. Go back and watch the first video I posted a couple days ago versus the video I posted this morning. And you'll already see a significant difference in how I look. Mike says you jacked. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that love and support, guys. If you haven't done so already, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, show me some love and support. And that's a whole nother reason, Jaws, and why I started doing it this way. Because if I start posting all this shit on Facebook and social media and everywhere else, I can't then go upstairs and eat a piece of pizza, or go upstairs and eat a bag of chips, or go upstairs and grab some Doritos, because now I gotta come on and allow all of social media to shame me because I basically preached all this stuff and then I don't follow it. Like, what shit would that be? And so I'm about what I say. So this is a way for me also to hold myself accountable by like saying this stuff and then following through with it. Guys, we are 3 likes away from 50. I don't think I've ever gotten 50 likes ever in like a workout live. So we got another 5 minutes here. Double tap that screen, hit that like. Shame is actually healthy. Yeah, it is. Oh, guys, we are 1 like away from 50 likes. That'd be so cool. And especially, not only that, but the conversation has been great. Those that have been here through a good chunk of the live, I truly, truly, truly appreciate that love and support, because I'll be honest with you guys, it makes this cardio so much easier when my brain is distracted and I just get to sit here and talk to you guys and I can sit here and just go. And what a lot of people don't know that, like when you're doing cardio, never hold on to the bar here, never hold on to the bar here. Move your arms. Again, the more you move, the more muscles that are engaged, the more calories you're burning. So by moving the arms, you're going to continue burning more calories than if you're just walking. So move your arms while you're on the treadmill and it'll burn more calories. Don't hold on, because now you're taking half of the work, well, maybe 30% of the workout away. Keep that work in. How long have you been working out for? I have been on the treadmill for 61 minutes. So we are at exactly 4 miles right now, 61 minutes. So we need 1 like from y'all beautiful folks to double tap that screen, and it'll put me at 50 likes for this live. Trap, shoulders, and chest look great. Slap, and the abs will be next. So the abs and obliques will be next. That all comes in the kitchen. Abs come in the kitchen. I'm telling you, you can work out, you can do all the cardio you want. If you don't eat right, you're not going to see your abs. So abs always start in the kitchen. That's why I follow such a strict diet, and I'm very blessed to have my wife that does all my meal prep for me. No, Jaws, I don't believe in intermittent fasting. Not that I don't believe in it, but for myself, because again, I want to try to keep up my muscle build the best I can. I don't want to lose muscle while losing weight. And so a lot of fasting, you're not having protein throughout the day, which is what I like to do. Scrays, so I was actually doing a step challenge at work, and I was averaging usually about 14,000 steps per day when I was doing that. But I don't have a watch, so like it just tracks it on my phone, and I'm not going to hold my phone in my hand while I'm on the treadmill. So I stopped tracking my steps outside of stuff I don't do when I'm doing cardio. But when it's nice out, I actually do my cardio outside. So guys, we still need 1 of y'all beautiful folks to hit that like button to give me 50 likes. You have been a huge inspiration to get in shape and be healthier. Oh, what's up, bro? Spencer, that you, man? I think that's Spencer. So for whatever reason, it's always 1 less me for you guys. So I have 49, you guys will show 50. For whatever reason, it's always different. So I need 1 more like to get me to 50 likes. So, but you guys have been truly amazing. I got a $5 super chat. We got about 3 different donation gifts, 3 different gifts, which was truly awesome. I truly love the support, guys. You guys have been amazing. And we just got that 50th like. So cool, guys. 50 likes. If I had to guess, we probably got 12 to 15, probably 15 to 20 new subscribers during the live. It has been amazing. I believe in going 12 hours without food daily. I lost 40 pounds doing it. Including alcohol. Yes, Grace, I'm telling you, I had a buddy that fasted, and he lost, it was almost 80 pounds. Like, he looked super skinny, and like he felt great. Like, it worked for him. But for me, I don't want to lose too much muscle. Y'all kids, man. Oh, thanks. You calling me young? Because I haven't been called young. My buddy on here, where'd he go? He likes to tell me how old I am all the time. Make me feel bad about myself, about my hip, my back, my knees. You should do a backflip. I would love to be able to do calisthenics, man. Like, I could just stop walking and see what happens. Watch me go ass over teacups. But, all right, guys, one last call. We got 40 seconds left. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. I would truly, truly love the support. You guys have been truly amazing today. Tell me about your first gay experience. Actually, my lover is on right now. Spencer, say hi to all the people. Tell them. My wife and his fiance both think that we have secret things for each other. There he is. Tell hi. Tell all the people. Hello. Shaking my head. How's it going? He says, hey, boo. How you doing? Oh, shucks. Me old as hell. It's not my fault. Your bones pop. Man, everything. It's like snack, crackle, pop all the time. Oh. All right, guys. Hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe. Show some support. Hold on a second. Let me get off this treadmill. Oh. I am sweating like a heifer right now. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the compliments. The abs are actually starting to come in a little bit. I don't actually, fully hate myself right now. What's up, Terry? Welcome back, buddy. My allergies. All right, guys. So you guys have been truly, truly amazing. Like, I have appreciated all the love and support. Too bad I'm married. Dang. I missed out. Wait, are you rich? Well, I need to know. Do you have money? My grandpa told me the first time I should marry for looks, the second time I should marry for money. So, let me know. Why are you just joking your life? Well, I just got off the treadmill, man. I just did like 4.3 miles of cardio, and I was just telling the people, bye. You need a hug? Like, I got you. Yeah, I literally just got off the treadmill. Like, just got off the treadmill. I did a little over 4.3 miles of cardio. All right, guys, you guys have a good one. Again, I appreciate and love the support. Go head over, watch those videos I posted earlier today. And I'll get one more back at you guys tonight. So hit that subscribe button. Bye.